At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me. This is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall, but you gathered my attention. It was all for you, so don't take advantage.
Hey YouTube, it's Chianti coming back at you guys with another YouTube video. Today's video is actually going to be a story time about the time I was the side chick. He was cheating with me. Like, come on now. I was his little mistress or whatever. I'm joking. Like, we wasn't that far, but it was really, really, really intense, y'all. Like, my feelings got into it again, and it was just really bad. So if you guys want to continue watching this video, just like, subscribe, and comment. If you've ever been a mistress, let me know down below, because this really sucks. Like, y'all, like, I'm not a side chick. Like, I'm wifey status. Like, chill on me. Yeah, like, dudes is really tripping, you know, whatever. So I'm just gonna get into the video. Okay, guys, so how it all started was me and this guy actually met in high school. We were pretty much inseparable from the time that we met. He was a year or two older than me. He was like 2 years older than me, yeah. But he was in 12th and I was in 10th, right? We actually met in summer school, and he used to like catch the bus with all of his friends, and he used to skateboard and all that. Even though I lived only like a mile away from the school, I would literally catch the bus to be with him. I mean, not be with him, but like, you know, see him, or, you know, like, whatever. One day on the bus, actually, he was sitting down, and I was like, hey, can I sit next to you? And that led into, you know, us exchanging, I think it was Kick back then, and we exchanged Kick. And it was like a texting app where, if, you know, I had a phone, but I don't know if he had a phone. So that was his way of, you know, getting in touch with me. Later that night, we like text and everything. And, you know, we kind of formed this whole relationship or whatever. So, yeah, we used to like walk to school together. You know, he would come over my house early in the morning to go to my school with me. Even though he went to a totally different school, he would like show up an hour early for school to my house, so that we could walk to my school and then he could catch the bus to his school. He was a really good person. Like, that's just what he did, like, literally. And it was winter. Like, he did that every morning from like October till November or something. Well, no, like literally the whole year almost. He was a really good boyfriend or whatever. He made sure I had, you know, certain stuff, but I was working myself. So, you know, I was really like, you know, set, I thought. Like, I was making my couple dollars on the side working at a bakery. It was like, it was money, so I wasn't tripping. Yeah, so it comes, he's a 12th grader. It comes around the time for him to graduate, right? He decided that he wanted to go to prom with me, even though I was from a different school and I was only 11th grader that year. He decided he wanted to go to prom with me, and I was kind of excited. I was like, okay, I'm working a job, I can pay for this, I can do that, whatever. So I was all set. I think we started arguing really bad about prom details and everything going on. So we kind of got into like this big fallout, and we were like, you know, just irritated with the whole situation. So for some reason, we decided that even though all that was happening, that our relationship could still last the whole summer. So, actually, after he graduated, he decided that he wanted to go to the military, National Reserve. And I was just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. You know, I can wait 3 months for you. Like, that's no problem. Like, it was all good with me. So, let's just fast forward. We're writing letters back and forth, you know, talking through, you know, whatever. And because he's making money in the military, he decides, okay, I'm gonna send you some money or whatever. It's like, okay, cool. Like, what's, you know, whatever. You know, I love hair. So he gave me money to buy hair. So I buy me some hair, you know, I'm thinking everything's straight or whatever. But at the time, I had this really crappy phone, and he was just like, he had like wrote me a letter. He was like, oh, we're going to get iPhones when I get back. Like, I got you, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up. September comes. I'm starting my 12th grade year. And he comes back like the 4th day of school. And he's like, oh, let's go get you some hair. Because, you know, I love hair, and my hair was done for school, but it wasn't like, you know, how I wanted some weave. I wanted inches. He took me and we got our hair or whatever. And then like a couple days after that, we got into like a really bad argument, and a lot of stuff came out. Like, he was just like, oh, I've been writing letters to so-and-so, and I've been doing this with other people, you know, like, I sent this girl money and I got her an iPhone that I was supposed to give you. So I'm like, what is wrong with this nigga? Like, we've been together for like a year and a half at this point. Like, what is his problem? So I'm like really irritated. I'm like, are you serious? Like, all of this stuff is true. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we're done. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. So my whole 12th grade year, you know, actually no, I started dating this new guy like November. Me and this guy started dating. I actually went to prom with him. Like, we dated up until like my prom from that November, and you know, we were really happy, but we kind of fell out about the same thing involving prom because, like I said, bridezilla, promzilla, like anything dealing with an important event, and if you're not on the same level of importance as I'm trying to stress, it becomes a problem. Like, no. So yeah, that became a problem in that relationship. We actually fell out. We're still friends though. He's a really good person, but you know, I don't really talk to him as much. That's an ex that's in the past. During this whole relationship with this new guy, the old boyfriend, I'm gonna just call him Jared. I don't know why I haven't came up with a new nickname for him or whatever for the, you know, story time. Jared decides to text me, inbox me, try to find my number, asking people, how's Kenyatta, how's this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like, you know what? Like, no, we're not going to do this. We are not going to do this. So I cut that off right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing all of this stuff for this new girl, and we've been through a year and a half of relationship. Like, what is your problem? So we like got into like this really bad argument. He stopped talking to me, right? Okay. And I broke up with the guy that I was dating my senior year. He inboxed me again and was like, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. You know, we need to try to work this out. Then again, I'm completely ignoring him. No, don't talk to me. I don't want you. A year later from there, he messages me again. You know, because he's like one of those people who does not give up. Does not give up. So I'm just like, you know what? Fine. So I'm like, you know, how are you? How have you been? You know, how's your life? You know, what's been going on? He's just like, oh, I miss you so much. Oh, we need to be back together. You know, I'm really sorry for what I did, what I said. I didn't really mean that. None of that stuff was true. I was just trying to hurt your feelings. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, you know, because I wasn't trying to believe that that stuff was true after, you know, I put all that time into somebody that they would do that to me. I'm just like, okay, you know, maybe that's not true. Maybe he was just, you know, lying to try to hurt my feelings. Okay. Fine, but not fine. It's been time, so I can probably get over that. So we decide, he moved into his own apartment. We decide that I was gonna come over. So I come over and we're like chilling. He has, you know, a nice little loft or whatever, and we're just chilling in there, like really like watching TV or whatever. So, you know, from there we're like, you know, cuddling up, like, oh, I miss you, blah, 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 what's happening from here, where are we gonna go from here, like discussing future relationship plans, right? No, this dude, so fast forward to the second time that I come over. The second time that I come over, we actually went to go get stuff for a home studio because he kind of wanted, like, you know, to set up a little studio in his apartment, you know, for people to come over, his friend, to record his music and all of that stuff. So me having songs and music, I was like, okay, I want to come do it with you. You like, what's up? So I go over there and I'm recording my songs or whatever, and I'm noticing it's like weave packs on the damn floor and like hair hanging from places. I'm just like, okay, like what's going on? Like, so he's just like, oh, that's my little sister's, you know, your little sister has nice hair. She doesn't need fucking braiding hair. He's just like, oh no, that's her friends. They came over here and she did her friend's hair. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's what you know, maybe that's what she does. You know, I don't know. She's in high school now. His little sister's in high school now, so maybe that's what they do, whatever. So I'm like, okay, fine. You know, I had no reason to think otherwise. So I go back to record and whatever, and then I go in the bathroom and I'm seeing all of this like female shit. Like I'm seeing hair products, edge control. You know, no female is going to leave edge control over someone's house. Because I would never leave my edge control anywhere. I come out the bathroom, I'm like, bro, it's female stuff in that bathroom. Like, what's going on? Just like, oh, nothing, blah, 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 it's all good, you know, I'm just, you know, that's just what she left. I'm gonna just pack it up and, you know, put it in here, and, you know, once she comes back, she can get it. Okay, cool, whatever. So, fast forward, we finished the recording, you know, editing, not really editing, but, you know, like producing my music or whatever, his little apps or whatever, having fun, and, I go home, his friend texts me. He's like, oh, you've been hanging around Jared lately? I'm like, yeah, me and Jared, we're cool. We're, you know, getting back, you know, trying to figure out where we're going to go or whatever. His friend's like, oh, that's cool, whatever. You know, he asked me if he could come over, and we decided, okay, that's fine. You know, you could come over. It's cool. You've been over my house before. It's no problem. He comes over. Me and his friend are chilling. Like, we just literally, like, sitting in my living room talking, you know, whatever. We went to the store, we went to the 7-Eleven, got some Slurpees, like, you know, we were just friends, right? So, I get a text later on that night, like, oh, my friend came over your house. I'm like, yeah, your friend came over here, what's the big deal? Like, he's been over here before, you know, he's my friend, you know what I mean? Like, we were cool too. Sorry if that kind of offended you in any way. He's like, oh, it's fine, it's cool. So then the next day, his friend is like, oh, did Jared talk to you about me coming over there? You know, he's feeling some type of way or whatever. He's feeling some type of way, and I kind of understand because we've been trying to, like, talk again or whatever. He's like, his friend, this is when he comes out, he's like, how are y'all trying to talk? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you know, we used to date, now we're trying to, you know, talk again. He's like, no, that's not true. There's no way that's happening. And I'm like, what do you mean? I was just over his house the other day. He's like, you've been over his house? And I'm like, yeah, I've been over his house. He's like, how have you been over his house? He lives with his girlfriend. I'm like, he lives with his girlfriend? Where, what? I was like, and then I was like, all that stuff started coming to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. So I'm like, all right, so that was her hair, her edge control all over the house. Okay, all right, that makes sense. That makes more sense than me thinking that, you know, his friend, his sister's friend came over there to get her hair done. That makes more sense, right? So I was like, all right, cool. Well, not cool. I'm like, what? Like, hold on, that's not true. That's not true. Like, no, there's no way. Like, me and Jared are on good terms. We're trying to get back to. He's like, no, you guys aren't. He has a girlfriend and she lives there with him. I'm like, I've never seen her. I've never seen her. Like, and he's like, yeah, they've been talking for like a year or two. I'm like, they've been talking for a year or two. So then I text him. I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Like, your friend just told me that you're talking to somebody and the girl lives here with you. You have me here at your house, chilling, just chilling, clueless. If that girl would have bust in and beat me up, I would have had, like, what? What? You got me in this girl's house. This is where she lives. Like, what is your problem? So I'm like, I'm going off. I'm just like, why are you making up, you know, stuff, telling me we're going to get back together? And he's just like, yeah, I meant to tell you me and her were together, but I don't want to be with her no more and all of this. Like, she's lazy and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, so he says that you guys have been talking for 2 years. He's like, yeah, but she's lazy. She don't do nothing, all of this. I'm like, okay. I was like, wait, is this that girl that you were sending stuff while you were in basic training? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We've been talking since then. When we broke up, I was really heartbroken and all of this. I'm like, oh, hell no. You are not talking to the same girl who you bought an iPhone for, who you cheated on me with. Pretty much, you cheated on me with this girl, and now you're with her for 2 years. What is your problem? I'm like going off. I'm just like, I'm causing all types of fights, whatever. Man, I'm going off. Like, when I tell y'all, like, I was so freaking irritated because I'm really thinking, you know, this guy really likes me and we're going to get back together and we're gonna be happy and get married. And you know, when you're talking to somebody, you start thinking stuff like that. Don't judge me. Y'all personally know me and y'all know that what I went through with this, then don't comment below. But yes, y'all, like, this was something really serious. Y'all, so yeah, that's the end of this story time. Hopefully you guys liked it. Well, hopefully, you know, it gives y'all some type of insight on what these dudes be about. Y'all, like, I'm not stupid. but you a sucker for somebody you care about. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, you gotta really put some critical thinking skills into these niggas, because they will lie. Y'all, I just got mad all over again telling this story. But yes, like I said, if you guys like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and if it's another story time, or if it's another, you know, if it's a prank or something, because I'm going to be pranking soon. Yeah, just stay tuned to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. So actually, I'm looking for someone to give me like a better editing app. I know y'all see the thing below my videos and y'all be looking like, bitch, if you don't just pay them that $6. Honestly, like, I don't want to pay $6 and I don't have the best quality. I mean, I'm just being cheap, to be honest. Like, I only made a penny on YouTube so far, so yes, y'all, like, just let me know, like, better software, a better camera, maybe something really affordable, because like I said, YouTube ain't paying me yet. So
keep it real, and that's the way y'all have it. But I cannot do that when the world's full of plastic. Said it's fake niggas that I ain't gon' have it.